Every morning, Adam hits snooze, not because he's tired, not because he doesn't care, because somewhere in his chest there's this weight, a message he hasn't answered, a task he promised to finish, a decision he's been postponing for 3 weeks. From the outside, this looks simple, lazy, undisciplined, and that's exactly what his roommate said last Tuesday. You just don't want it enough. But Adam's brain is keeping a secret, one that neuroscience is only beginning to understand, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. In yourself, in everyone around you. At 10:47 a.m., Adam opens his laptop. There's the project, the one that's been sitting in his drafts folder for 6 days. His conscious mind sees a simple task, review, edit, send. But something else is happening, something invisible. Inside Adam's brain, the amygdala, his threat detection center, is firing. Not because of danger, not because of physical risk, but because this task carries something his nervous system learned to fear long ago. Judgment, exposure, the possibility of getting it wrong. Most people think threats are obvious. A car speeding toward you, a spider on your arm. But your brain evolved to protect you from something just as dangerous to survival, social evaluation, failure, shame. So when Adam looks at that email, his system isn't seeing work, it's seeing threat. And when the brain detects threat, it doesn't prioritize productivity, it prioritizes protection. He thinks he's choosing comfort, his brain thinks it's choosing survival. This pattern didn't start this morning, it started years ago in moments Adam barely remembers, but his nervous system never forgot. Every time young Adam tried something, there was evaluation. Every effort came with measurement. Not, I see you trying, but is this good enough? And good enough kept moving higher. The brain learns through repetition. It learns that starting means being judged, that finishing means being evaluated, that doing well raises expectations you might not meet next time. So Adam's system adapted quietly, beneath awareness. It learned that hesitation reduces exposure, that delaying creates distance, that not starting means not failing, not being seen, not being measured. Now, 20 years later, when Adam faces a task tied to judgment, his body remembers before his mind catches up. That heaviness he feels. It's not laziness, it's a survival pattern, still running its code. But here's what no one told Adam. The same mechanism that creates his avoidance is connected to something else entirely. His nervous system, the one that detects threat more easily, also processes more deeply. It notices more. It anticipates more. It reflects more. When Adam hesitates on that email, he's not only seeing the task, he's seeing 17 layers of implications, the possible responses, the political dynamics, the ways it could be misread, the expectations it might create. While others just do it, Adam's brain is running a simulation of every outcome. It's exhausting, it's slow, but it's also a kind of intelligence. The same depth that creates his friction makes him the person everyone comes to when they need to think something through. He sees what others miss. He anticipates what others don't. There's a trade-off, of course. While his friend acts easily, Adam pauses. While they take risks without resistance, he evaluates. But neither way is broken. They're just different nervous systems organizing around different experiences. The shift didn't happen dramatically for Adam. It happened quietly one evening when he stopped asking the wrong question. He'd been beating himself up with that question for years. It carried judgment. It assumed he was broken. It treated his behavior as a failure. But this new question, it carried a curiosity. It treated his behavior as communication, a signal, something trying to tell him something. When he asked it about the project, the answer surfaced. If I send this and it's not perfect, they'll realize I'm not as capable as they think, and then they'll expect less of me. And that feels like losing something I worked hard to build. It wasn't about the project, it was about identity, protection, the fear that his value was conditional on performance. He didn't finish the email that night, but he understood why he couldn't, and somehow that understanding created space. The weight lifted just slightly, because he wasn't fighting himself anymore. Adam still hesitates, he still delays. The pattern didn't vanish, but his relationship with it changed. Because what you've been calling laziness is often something else entirely. It's caution shaped by experience, protection shaped by memory, a nervous system trying to navigate the world based on what it learned was safe. There's nothing broken about a system that learned to protect you, even if that protection now shows up in ways that feel limiting, even if it slows you down, even if it keeps you stuck sometimes. It still makes sense, and maybe that's what most people never hear. Comment below and subscribe, because the patterns you haven't noticed yet are running your life right now.